Selamat pagi dan salam sejahtera. Yes. Bagi pihak Ungku Aziz Center Universiti Malaya, saya ingin mengucapkan selamat datang kepada semua peserta ke siri syarahan umum Ungku Aziz Talks and Public Policy Public Lecture Series ke-9 2025 ni dengan tajuk saat ini Rebuilding Hope Supporting Learning for B40 Students. Kita sangat bertuah hari ini kerana bersama kita hari ini Dr. Azni Yati Kamaruddin yang di mana beliau ni telah banyak terlibat dalam projek pemulihan pembelajaran bagi pelajar B40 di terutamanya, dan topik hari ini memang dekat sebenarnya dengan kita. Yes. Bagaimana kita boleh memberi sokongan ruang dan harapan baru sebenarnya kepada pelajar B40 yang kebanyakan mereka berdepan dengan pelbagai cabaran dalam pembelajaran. Dan akhirnya kami ingin mengucapkan sekali lagi terima kasih kerana meluangkan masa bersama kami, dan semoga sesi ini memberi inspirasi dan idea yang boleh dimanfaatkan dalam komuniti dan dasar pendidikan kita di masa hadapan. Dengan itu, mari kita mulakan sesi kita pagi hari ini. Terima kasih. Okay. Okey. Untuk sesi kita pagi hari ini, bagi sesi syarahan umum Ungku Aziz Talks and Public Policy Public Lecture Series yang ke-9 2025 ini yang bertajuk Rebuilding Hope Supporting Learning for B40 Students. Saya Dr. Yohan Kurniawan daripada Fakulti Pendidikan Universiti Malaya selaku moderator untuk sesi kita hari ini. Hari ini kita memang sangat bertuah bersama tetamu istimewa kita Dr. Azni Yati Kamaruddin, pensiarah kanan dan juga Ketua Jabatan Asas Pendidikan dan Kemanusiaan di Fakulti Pendidikan Universiti Malaya. Untuk makluman semua, untuk makluman semua, Dr. Azni telah lama sebenarnya dalam bidang akademik dan beliau telah mengetuai beberapa projek intervensi pembelajaran B40 yang memberi impak besar kepada pelajar dan komuniti sekolah. Dan pagi ini kita akan mendengarkan sendiri pengalaman beliau dan juga dapatan dan strategi beliau dalam memulihkan learning loss dan membina harapan baru untuk pelajar-pelajar daripada keluarga B40. Okey. Dan tanpa melengahkan masa lagi, saya ingin menjemput Dr. Azni bagi memulakan syarahan beliau. Dipersilakan, Doktor.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And a very good morning. Dr. Yohan, izinkan saya menyampaikan dalam bahasa Inggeris sebab I think boleh mungkin Cik Ima boleh share slides. Okay, let me begin with a sentence that all my understanding of education inequality. I was a teacher in primary schools many years ago, and a boy tucked my sleeve and asked me, because my primary school was in Ampang, where I started my journey as a primary school teacher, and it was a rural area in Ampang, and I can consider it's a B40 area. And a boy tucked my sleeve and asked me, Cikgu, saya nak belajar. Tapi macam mana saya nak mula, saya tak tahu. Sebab mak dengan ayah saya sibuk bekerja, tapi saya tak tahu macam mana saya nak belajar untuk ubah kehidupan saya. Okay, so also Ima, are you ready with the slides?
Ya, dah boleh.
Boleh slides.
Boleh.
Dah ada slides ya?
Doktor
Okay.
nampak slide ke?
Saya tak nampak slides.
Tak nampak slide?
How about everyone? Dr. Yohan, can you see the slides?
Rasa semua orang nampak rasanya, doktor.
Kecil saya tak nampak Ima. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with this Zoom, but whatever it is, maybe Cik Ilma already share, and I just based on my understanding that these slides is already in rebuilding hope and supporting learning before tea. Yeah? Talent is universal. Opportunity is not. Can you move to slide 1 now? Page 1, background and justifications. Based on our PISA results, reveal that widening gaps between the income groups, especially in rural and urban area, yeah, where poverty concentrates, learning loss intensifies, where sometimes where the government or the ministry or the NGO are so helping those in poverty, and somehow the learning loss gap uh, is not taking a serious considerations in urban and rural area. With that, this could arouse conflict between learning loss among the urban and rural area. Okay, learning loss is we are in the second slides now, Ima. Learning loss is more than the test scores, yeah, because when first strike for people that are beyond the academic, or they are not big from academic background, for them learning loss is more on a test or examinations grades. What do you get for your A? What do you get? How many A's you got in your SPM? How many fails any percentage of your BM, Bahasa Melayu, Bahasa Inggeris, or mathematics. Actually, learning loss is about anxiety, shame, silence, and erosions of learning. A learning identity. If we can see that learning loss is about challenging challenging times, disrupts daily life, and creating instability for, especially for the students who comes from family background that not supporting the academic achievement 100%. For some family, either we like it or not, the purpose of them sending the school to children is just to spend times. As long as they have time spent in daytime, during the parents will go for working, that is enough for them. As long as the children are in a one place where they can feel safe, that the children in the school compounds have observation from the teachers, have money for food, and they come home by the time the parents get home, that is enough for some of the parents. Okay, and the second one is loss of confidence. If we can see that when we look at the students from B40, especially their self-efficacy, their self-confidence, their motivations is kind of worries for the teachers because they don't have this confidence to speak up. They don't have the confidence to studies, and they don't have the confidence that they can achieve as much as what the other friends does. Okay. So, individuals doubt their abilities and decision-making skills are also kind of a learning loss. If we uh, see throughout the character of these students one by one, we can see that their abilities on decision making also kind of worries us because they are so into this digital mode, or their parents are so strict that they don't have this decision making, where this kind of abilities also part of a learning loss. Yeah. And second one is loss of directions, where, as I said earlier, where the students that come from a different background, where where their parents don't have this strong academic achievement or academic background, and where for them, as long as they have food on that table, as long as their children go to schools, and these students have kind of a loss of direction. They don't have the pathway of where should they go next in their life. Yeah. So Ilma, shall we move now? Uh, so this is where our project that funded by UAC, and thank you so much for UAC initiative, Ungku Aziz Center, for giving the opportunity to researcher, academicians like us to contribute, not only for the sake of our KPI or visibilities, but contribute to the well-being and especially to the surroundings. So we are fortunate because our team, my team especially, we come from different expertise. That we have Prof. Zahra Hussein from Pengajian Islam, and we have Dr. Said from Physical Educations, Dr. Aleha from Visual Arts. We have also Dr. Sima from Bahasa Melayu. We have Dr. Muhammad Nur Sharif from Mathematics, Dr. Non Labiha from Digitals, and Dr. Fatiha from English Language. The combinations of this expertise, I think, make our team sustain until now, that we have although we have different expertise, but the objective are the same, that we try as much as we can to help and to contribute to the community, especially for the B40 perspective. Yeah. So the journey that we entered PPR Kerinci as partners and not observers, and apart from UAC, the team, and so the team, also the collaboration between us and DBKL, that give us space to do the project that we encountered since 2023 until now, is a blessing for us. So we don't have to spend much time on looking space with the contributions placed by DBKL, also help us so that we can focus 100% on the ability of our team, and also our students on focusing on this project that we encountered since 2023 and until now. Okay. So so if you can see the slides that shared by Miss Ilma, that this is the interventions that my team tried since 2023. And for us, although the attendance and the students, the attendance of students are varies, also the cooperation from the parents are up and down, but we think we are moving forward, especially on the intervention, yeah. For example, like if we can see that, sorry, I'm referring to my slides from my other device because I cannot see the device, the slides from here. So for the beginning is we try as much as we can to address foundation gap of the students. For this, for your informations, when we started with this project in 2023, we started with pre-test among the students that that voluntarily join this project. We start with pre-test, but we are not focusing on the whole curriculum. We are focusing mostly on the 3M, membaca, menulis dan mengira. Yeah, so we give them a sort of test so that we can discuss among ourselves what to do next. So the foundational gaps that we focus is on improving Bahasa Melayu, English, maths skills. That is our foundations. So we before we have the pretest, of course, among us, the expertise, or we focus on what skills matters. For example, if I can, if I'm not mistaken, for English is more on sentences, how to create sentences, and for Bahasa Melayu is more on kefahaman, and for mathematics is more on uh, mendarap, something like that, because this is also based on the PISA results. Okay, the second one is learning loss. We after we receive the pre-test, among us we showcase which are the skills among these three subjects that needs improvements the most among these students. So but for the project 1.0, we focus on primary school and secondary school, year 4 and form 4. So after that, when we have the skills that we want to improve, and the lecturers, the expertise now is on uh, um, is what discussing with the tutor on how to encounter these skills among these groups. Yeah. Next is on the improve proficiency, bridging learning loss effectively, is more on how they communicate with the teacher, how they communicate with each other, and how they have this proficiency not only in Bahasa Melayu but also in English, on to improve, so that we have the objective that we can improve them indirectly and directly. And next is after school support, where we have this WhatsApp group where we offer after school support to help them with homework or anything they want to know further, not only during their class on Saturday, but also home if they have any issues in homework and so on. And also, last is digital access. Since these students that we are focusing on the students that affected by COVID-19, where during COVID-19, most of them have to go into online class. So we start on this digital access where we start with Google Classroom and learning through WhatsApp. Okay. Audience, if you have like any questions during during the presentation, you may ask. Yeah. Ima, can you go to project 1.0 and 2.0 success story? Okay. So if you can see that from the project 1.0 and 2.0 success stories, we can see that these students, they actually improve their, because after each 10 to 14 weeks, we have this another test that is post-test, yeah. So improve test score by 40 to 50% in Bahasa Melayu and Bahasa Melayu, Mathematics and English test scores. And also we can see that the increase of attendance, because since we have, this is not a research project, so we are focusing on knowledge impact. So every time when they have this uh class, we provide them with breakfast and lunch, light breakfast and quite heavy lunch. So this is sort of motivation for them to join. And also our RA for project 1 and project 2, they play also important roles that remind parents and students that they have class tomorrow, and if they could attend, that will be great. So I think the ecosystem or the connection between everyone in this project is very excellent, is very good. That's why we could see that this project 1.0, 2.0, 3.0 could increase the attendance. Yeah. Also active parental support, especially the students, the parents from primary schools, because I think for primary schools uh, they are quite blessed with this project, because as we know, they are come from the B40s background, and they don't have enough not to say, I assume, we assume that they don't have time to send their children to tuitions, and the locations of the tuition center that we offered is very near to them. That is it's the ground floor of the flat, so it's very accessible, and also it's a tuition free where they don't have to pay anything, and yet their children have free breakfast, free lunch, and free tutoring and support system. Yeah. And then diverse learning formats. Since we are from Faculty of Education, University of Malaya, we are so blessed that the students come from Faculty of Education, where these students, the tutor, are students from year 3 and year 4, where they have this knowledge of pedagogy, where they have their knowledge on content, pedagogy, classroom management, and activities, as well as assessments. So FYI, for your informations, these tutor are not volunteered. We pay them per hour based on our budget. Yeah. So this student, the tutor, uh taught teach this before the student, the children, based on what they have learned through in their faculty, in their program, in their class, from their lecture. So as a win-win situation, apart from they receive a token from us as a tutor, they also can impart or practice their pedagogy skills, their classroom management skills, assessments into the class. Although it's not a formal classroom, but I think it works. It works for them. It's a win-win situation for everyone in this project. Okay, Ima, can we go to why B40 students at PPR matters? Okay. So as I explained just now, challenges faces by individuals are varies. Okay. So as I said, because these are the students that have a direct impact during the COVID-19. So we done a survey indirectly, observe, asking questions from their parents. These are the things that we think matters. Why these B40 learners are matters? Because one of it is a limited digital access, research opportunity for education, communication, leading to isolations. Okay. The second one is financial stress, as mentioned just now. Economic instability creates a burden on individuals and families. They don't have extra money for tuition. They don't have, these parents don't have time to send their children for tuitions and so on. Irregular routines, disruptions of daily life makes it difficult to establish normality. What I meant here is because we start our class Saturday 8 a.m. because that is the only time that our tutors are free, and also that is the only time where the room that given by the PERCOM DBKL are free. So it's Saturday morning, we start at 8 a.m. So at the beginning, it's quite difficult for us to ensure the attendance and to make it as a normal weekend for the students, because they are various responses when they cannot attend. For example, they have koko, they all balik kampung, anak bangun lambat. And yeah, the first, second, third, fourth week, we have that graph, that up and down, but towards the ends, Alhamdulillah, the attendance is, and also to be in informal classroom, tuition or tutoring is quite not unnormal for them, because these students come from different schools. They are not from the same schools. They are from SK Bangsa, and then some of them from Petaling Jaya. So they are from different schools. When they come to our tutor, they have to mix around. Yeah. So this is examples of irregular routines that they have to adapt. Yeah. Emotional strain. Because I think one of the students, when we start our 1.0, she is in year 4, and then she cannot, she only recognize alphabet, and she cannot read the whole word, the whole sentence. That is in academic emotional strain. Yeah. And some of the students also, they come from broken family, where they are staying with their grandparents, where their parents are divorced, separated. Some of them, they only live with single parents, either mother or father, with another siblings that they have to look after while their parents are working. So some the emotional strains that we have to encounter during our first project 4.0 is quite challenging. And therefore, in 2.0, we restrained the students only on secondary schools, but the outcome are all different, yeah. Can we go to the location next? Photos from Google Image and my self collections. That is PPR Kerinci. It's very near to Universiti Malaya. And if you can see that the housing is around 600 square feet, if I'm not mistaken, yeah. The square feet, the house is quite small, with 2 rooms, and some of the students, they have to share with 6 or 5 siblings, yeah, and some of the siblings, their extended family also living with them. So we can imagine how chaos the housing, yeah, with the limited access and this building as well. So Ima, can we go to challenges? So these are the key challenges, as I mentioned earlier, that uh, we have the students that not only suffering from emotional inequality, but inconsistent assistance. Key challenges is mostly is for us, and limited parental supervisions, low student submissions, this digital despite aid gaps, mental health pressures, and as I said, lack of quiet learning spaces, yeah, for the students. Because sometimes when we ask why can't you finish your homework, they said they have to look for they have to look after their siblings. There is no tables for them to do their homeworks, and when they want to do their homeworks, this is for the primary schools, yeah, the siblings started to come and disturb them doing homeworks. This kind of things, the key challenges that we have to face, and inshallah we will on and on try to work on these challenges. Yeah. So this is Irma, can you show the photos next? Class. These are among the photos that is we have the classroom, the tutor, and this also the on your right side, where you can see we also do the hybrid and after tutor supports. Yeah. Okay, Irma, can we go to next slide 10? These are the key lessons from our 1.0 and 1.2, yeah. So for us, I think parental involvement is very important. Sometimes when we do this class on Saturday, it's from 8 to 12:30. Some of the parents they feel like it's just another what you call entry for them to have their own time during weekend. So they said they will message us personally that they will come a bit late around 2 p.m. to take their children. This is not is for us, it's not a very good cooperation from the students, from the parents. When we have time limit at 12:30, you have to take your child. Please make sure that you come and fetch your on time, okay? And also, sometimes the parents will give this feedback where yeah, children wake up around 9:30, and yeah, sometimes it's hard for them to wake their children, and it's already weekend. By right, on Thursday or on Friday, when our RA Mr. Aiman or Mr. Azim contact them, they said yeah, their children will come and join the the class, but on the actual they don't really push the children to wake up to join the tuitions, and that make us quite frustrated, because we already prepare the worksheets, we already prepare food, because we the food are ordered based on their um what attendance. Okay. Okay, and then cost efficiency. We are so lucky, as I said, that this project are funded by UAC. We have receive money. At the same time, some of the lecturers, they are willing to support lunch and breakfast, and that is quite blessed for us. And also, we are not so worried about the tutors, because the tutors coming from our faculty, and some of them are our own students that we teach the students. So it's easier for us to communicate with the students without having much extra budget to to uh, to teach them, that our students. Yeah. And then so this is another success. Because of this success, we have take a few actions on insights favorite for stronger triangle 3.0 versions, where uh, in 1.0 we mix primary school and secondary schools. In 2.0, we focus only on secondary schools, but since these secondary schools, they are 08 batch, where they taking their SPM this year, now, today. I think 6 of our students is taking SPM. We can't wait for the result, BM, Bahasa Inggeris, and mathematics. So for 3.0, we are focusing only on in for primary school students. Let's see how the challenges and how the successfuls for only secondary school students now. Ilma, can you go next, Ilma? Thank you, Ilma. Okay, so these are intervention cycle, as already mentions again. What we still on and on, and I think one of our tutor, they have this, since they already have the established in 1.0, 2.0, and they one of them become a tutor, yeah, for the students in PPR Kerinci. Imar, can you go to the gaming part SEL modules? Okay, this is another intervention that we are planning to do in 3.0, where we want to focus on SEL, self-emotional learning. We are working with Dr. Nabiha is working with specialists, where we want to try these apps, where these primary school students could play this game uh, to improve their emotional and motivations. Yeah. So also we are trying to educate the students on interactive journaling. Um, we are still trying for these apps. Hopefully it's successful, and we will Ima, if you want to to invite me again to showcase the successful stories of these two SEL and interactive journey. Please do so, yeah. But can we go to the timeline, yeah. Also, for information, we are given six months for this project. This is part of the timeline from design to evaluation. As I mentioned, pre-test and then tutorial development and final evaluation and reporting. And this is the same thing that we will go for our 3.0. However, we will add the SEL and journal interactive, yeah, in our and so this is a budget breakdown. Okay, so we have our research assistants, we have our trainer, honorarium, we have class meals, teaching staff, and then we have workshop meals and materials, and so we have closing ceremony, yeah. During the closing ceremony 1.0, 2.0, we prepare a special day for them to come to our faculty. We meraihkan mereka, either they are during their post-test, whatever result they have, we call everyone, including their parents. And we also call the director of USC, Prof. Suhaiza, and the team to come and join, celebrate these students. Yeah, I will show the photos, yeah, afterwards. Okay, so Ima, can we go to slide 15? So slide 15 is another, that is our achievement, our own achievement, yeah, that we have brought this project internationally, where we've showcased this project to Indonesia, and inshallah on Saturday I will be one of the keynotes for UC in Philippines. I also will showcase the successful story of UAC project 1.0, 2.0, and 3.0, and I will, of course, mention on how USC help a lot the community. Ima, can we go 16, Ima? Okay, so since we are in already in 3.0, so from the character development observations, okay, this is the boy that on their first day in 1.0, that he's unsure what to do, what to expect, but during the closing ceremony, the father, yeah, the father came with the full attire for the students. So this is from the character developments. We can see that these students improve their self-confidence. They're able to speak up, to do their homework, to do the activities that organized by the teacher. Okay, and then the growth mindset, where they can improve. We want them to know that they are not alone. Uh, um, we are from the Faculty of Educations, are trying our best to help them. And responsibility, completing a macro tasks, since some of them, they have lots of many siblings that they have to look after. uh, some of them, they don't have like facilities to do their homework or work, but we already emphasize for our tutor, spend like 5 to 10 minutes to give motivations to them, yeah. So in terms of empathy, peer support, we can see that learning buddies, because this class maximum only 10 students in one classroom, we can see these empathy skills among them, yeah, especially on learning buddies. resilience, trying again after failure. I can see our tutor is so into it because they already joined in project 1.0, 2.0, the same tutor, and they know the students quite well. 14 weeks, another 14 weeks. So they really want to see as much as the lecturer want to see uh, their students so as our tutor. Okay, respect and discipline through the times. Yeah, so I can see, we can observe that these students, in terms of respect, disciplines, they are quite good. Just they need some support opportunity from outside their family routines. Okay, next slides. Okay, these are the photos. On your left is uh we are in slide 17, yeah, Ima. See, so this is 1.0. I purposely choose this photo. If you can see the girl wearing hat and the jubah, the woman beside her is the grandmother. And we are quite surprised when the grandmother said she purposely ran this graduation dress for her granddaughter for the closing ceremony. So we are so at first we are still, oh, this is only a closing ceremony. But when we do the deep thinking or observations, we can see that it's a huge impact what we have done for this student, yeah. And where the grandmother spent 25 ringgit to rent this just for, and the feeling of the students who receive this certificate in the faculty of educations, that we hope that they can uh, have these motivations in their studies. Okay, so for the last on the right picture is our 2.0 also, and the same grandmother bring glutinous rice, pulut, yeah, for this ceremony, because this time we combine the ceremony between these high school students with the primary school students, where Prof. Zahara is the Prof. Zahara did the tilawah Al-Quran, yeah. So in tilawah also, always they prepare pulut kan after khatam, but this one is very, so we can see that although we think that we could bring only a small impact on their academic, but actually little things that we overlook. For example, how these students, the parents, the grandparents are so blessed in a way that Universiti Malaya, UAC have bring, maybe in another 5 years from now they can recall, oh, I've been there. I've been there as a project 1.0 and for 2.0 students, but now I am here as a student in Universiti Malaya. Who knows, yeah? So that is a little thing that we overlook, yeah. And then I really love these two photos that I think USC have like a good bring impact to community, that we are foreseen on their emotional growth, academic growth, uh, especially the student with different abilities and backgrounds. Okay, Dr. Yohan, with that, I end my public speaking, and I open if you have any questions and also collaborations, for especially collaborations if you are looking forward to help these B40 students to rebuilding their confidence and supporting them, yeah. We are not giving them, we are not solving their, at least we are supporting them. Okay, Dr. Yohan, with that, I end my lecture and I open again for Q&A or collaboration.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Azni, for the great speech, for great lecture. Yes, terima kasih banyak Dr. Azni untuk perkongsian yang sangat luar biasa ni, yang sangat bermanfaat ya untuk kita. Okey, untuk tidak melenggahkan lagi masa, kita buka sekarang ya dengan sesi soal jawab. Ya. Okey, para peserta dipersilakan ya, boleh type soalan dalam chat tu, atau kalau nak direct tanya terus pada Dr. Asni pun kita persilakan. Okey. Ya, silakan. Kita boleh mula dah. Ya, sila. Ya. Ini peserta ramai ya. Okey. Sila ya, jangan malu-malu ya untuk bertanya. Kebetulan Dr. Asni ada sini, jadi beliau boleh jawab terus apa yang kita nak tahu tu. Apa yang kita nak belajar hari ini daripada kajian yang beliau telah buat, jalankan bersama tim hari ini. Kita boleh belajar ya, boleh tanyalah kalau ada hal yang kita nak ingin tahu. Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Yohan, my team also here, they
Oh ya,
can
ya.
also support.
Yes. Okey, per minit. Kalau ada satu. Okey. Sekejap. Betul. Ada satu pertanyaan. Sekejap ada ya. Wih, ada dua. Sekarang saya, okey. Dr. Asni, ada satu pertanyaan ni dalam chat ya. Saya
Ya, boleh.
baca. Kalau ada satu perkara yang kita boleh rebuild dulu, mindset, peluang, apakah perkara itu yang paling diberi impact kepada pelajar B40?
Okay, alright.
Itu dulu. Ada dua, itu dulu satu. Ya.
Okay, mungkin
Dari
tim saya pun boleh
Yes.
tambah ya kalau ada. So untuk bagi saya yang telah buat involve, saya juga pernah buat kajian dengan Prof Su ya untuk B40 community ni. Salah satunya ialah attitude. Boleh jawab dalam bahasa Melayu Dr.
Boleh.
Yohan? Okay,
Sila,
salah
sila.
satu
Ya.
yang saya rasa paling utama ialah kesedaran dan attitude. Kesedaran saya tu kesedaran paling penting bagi pelajar-pelajar B40 ini, bahawa mereka sebenarnya bukan tidak pandai, bukanlah tu. Bila mereka sedar bahawa mereka sebenarnya sama juga dengan pelajar-pelajar murid-murid lain. Jadi awareness tentang tu adalah sangat penting bagi saya lah. Dan kemudiannya ialah attitude, sikap untuk berubah tu nombor satu. Sikap tu saya selalu cakap, I think 1 second decision on your sikap is very important. To do it or not to do it. To take it or not to take it. You have to or you want to. So sikap tu kita kena impakkan pada mereka. Kita jangan dulu fokus kepada yang keras-keras seperti you kena dapat A, you kena tu. Saya rasa sikap tu dah lebih baik. Sikap dan kesedaran tu lah. Kesedaran tu saya rasa bukan saja kepada murid-murid ni, kepada ibu bapa pun juga perlulah. Ya. Itu soalan yang pertama lah. Siapa yang
Ya.
tanya tu, Dr. Yohan?
Okey, Cik Ramli. Ramli
Ramli.
Muhammad Noor. Ya.
Okey.
Ya.
Okay. Bagi
Okey.
saya itulah sikap yang paling penting dan kesedaran.
Ya. Terima kasih Dr. Asni dan Cik Ramli. Kalau apa harap berkenan lah. Kalau ada yang nak tanya lagi boleh ya. Boleh tanya lagi dan boleh direct juga. Yang kedua dari Cik Camelia Asyad. Bagaimana kita boleh memastikan sokongan kepada pelajar B40 bukan sekadar projek jangka pendek tetapi benar-benar sustainable. Itu. Ya, ya.
Projek jangka bangsa dan sustainable lah.
Ya,
Uh,
sustainable.
ya, um, ini very subjektif lah.
Ya.
Kita nak mengukur kejayaan projek itu sama ada projek itu dalam masa jangka pendek atau jangka panjang, kita tak boleh nilai.
Hmm.
Dan tapi untuk sustain juga kita uh, very subjektif. Berbalik kepada jawapan saya tadi, sikap dan attitude tu sangat subjektif. Kita boleh bagi banyak sebanyak mana mungkin pengajaran, kita bantuan, sokongan. Tapi bila untuk sustain tu mereka kena ada kesedaran lah. Ya. Oh, tapi itu di luar kawalan kita. Tapi mungkin apa yang kita boleh kawal sebab bila pelajar-pelajar B40 ni untuk sustain dia punya uh, apa academic achievement, saya ambil academic achievement ya, uh, kita perlukan sebab di sekolah tu hanya 8 jam satu hari, lagipun dalam pelbagai tu, and then benda ni perlukan ekosistem yang semualah daripada pihak ibu bapa tu utamanya ya. Pihak ibu bapa itu mungkin kalau diberi peluang, ibu bapa tu sendiri kena turun dan kita tingkatkan juga lagi kesedaran mereka tentang betapa pentingnya akademik ni. Jadi kejayaan murid-murid ni, kalau kita nak sustain lah supaya apa keterlibatan ibu bapa itu memainkan peranan yang penting. Yang kedua mungkin uh, apa sistem kita selain daripada kita hanya apa mengejarkan face to face atau hybrid, mungkin ada cara lain yang mungkin kita boleh bantu pelajar-pelajar ni supaya bila kita tinggalkan projek ini, dalam projek ni 6 bulan atau setahun, perkara ini dapat disustain seterusnya. Mungkin cara pedagogi kita yang kesan, ataupun motivational talk, ataupun cara mereka refleksi diri sendiri itu pun sangat penting. Sebab bila ada ketiga-tiga ini refleksi, terutamanya mereka dapat reflect apa yang mereka achieve. Mungkin tahun tingkatan 1 mereka begini, tingkatan 2 mereka dah begini, menggunakan pedagogi, menggunakan cara belajar, menggunakan apa apps yang kita bekalkan pada ini. So untuk itu mungkin banyak lagi kerjasama daripada luar NGO dan keterlibatan academician ini sangat penting dan researcher, sebab kita academician ni kena keluarkan, kena share segala apa yang kita tahu dalam kita punya research, especially kita dalam bidang pendidikan. Kan Dr. Yohan sendiri buat dalam terapi. Mungkin terapi itu sendiri dapat membantu pelajar-pelajar ini bagaimana untuk mereka bantu diri mereka sendiri. Okey?
Ya.
Itu jawapannya, harap
Ya.
dapat membantulah.
Ya, terima kasih Doktor. Ada satu lagi Doktor.
Mhm.
Ramai pertanyaan. Okey, satu dari Cik Atirah Elisa ya. Bagaimana kita boleh libatkan ibu bapa B40 yang kadang-kadang sibuk atau kurang pendedahan supaya mereka sendiri jadi penyokong utama pembelajaran anak-anak?
Itulah Cik Atira, macam saya cakap tadi lah, parent involvement ni sangat penting. Mereka kena ada mindset yang walaupun sibuknya mereka, walaupun mereka kekurangan mereka, tapi untuk bagi support kepada student, terutamanya pendidikan, ke arah kecemerlangan pendidikan itu juga penting. Macam saya cakap tadi untuk soalan kedua tu ya, mungkin kita boleh start mula tengok uh, sebab kalau mula-mula kahwin tak ada anak, kursus-kursus kahwin ni hanya kepada mereka yang bakal kahwin kan. So mungkin kami dalam jabatan, sebab jabatan saya kita ada pendidikan Islam, akhlak dan kekeluargaan. Saya promote saya punya jabatan asas pendidikan dan kemanusiaan ni. So kita ada expertise yang ingin sama-sama membantu ni, bukan setakat mahu kahwin, tapi kekeluargaan tu mungkin kita boleh serapkan juga setiap 10 tahun parents ni kena datang balik, tengok balik, buat checklist mereka, anak satu, anak dua, anak tiga, anak empat dan lima. Sebab kita tengok ya, Dr. Yohan, kalau parents yang banyak support anak dengan dalam apa juga bidang, mereka ni, anak-anak mereka lebih banyak berjaya.
Ya.
Bukan saja akademik, tapi resilience mereka tu, sebab mereka rasa macam parents dah support mereka kan. Jadi sikit sebanyak dia uh, kena kena buat yang terbaik lah untuk parents. Saya cerita sikit tentang saya punya dekan lah. Dekan Dr. Prof. Ahmad Zabidi. Ya, Prof. Ahmad Zabidi ni dia seorang yang very supportive anak-anak dia daripada sukan lah. Dari segi sukan ya. Jadi dia ni, kalau kita ada macam nak buat hari Sabtu kan, atau weekend, dia akan fikir 2-3 kali. Oh, saya maaf saya tak dapat join, saya hantar anak saya ke sini. Dan kalau kita tengok dia berkongsi cerita tentang anak-anak, kejayaan anak-anak dia dalam sukan tu, dia sendiri yang turun padang, support, hantar kemudian balik. So I think dalam akademik pun kita kena buat macam tu jugalah.
Betul.
Rekod tak tadi? Boleh bagi kat dia
Boleh.
Okay. Queen, kita last quote. Ada lagi question ke?
Setakat ni tak ada lagi doktor. Kalau ada, jap. Oh, ada doktor. Mohon maaf, ada baru masuk ni dari Susana Ruslan. Okey, salam doktor. Apakah nilai paling penting yang seorang guru perlu ada untuk menyokong pelajar B40?
Okay, kalau cikgu lah, sebab saya ni Yohan, Dr. Yohan,
Ya.
saya start dengan sekolah rendah. Jadi saya ada pendidikan daripada IPG. And then saya pergi sekolah menengah. Saya juga ada pendidikan daripada universiti. So saya rasa kedua-dua background ini, saya sebagai guru dan saya sebagai pensyarah sekarang, saya rasa tanggungjawab tu sangat penting lah. So tanggungjawab kita bukan saja dengan murid-murid, tapi tanggungjawab kita kepada ibu bapa, tanggungjawab kepada kita kepada kementerian, tanggungjawab kita kepada diri sendiri. Tanggungjawab kita bila kita jadi cikgu ni, kita memang of course grade itu penting, tapi kemenjadian murid itu juga sangat penting ya. Sebab itu dalam kelas kita jangan fokus 100% akademik. At the same time, adab, akhlak, kemenjadian mereka, insan sejata, karakter mereka tu kita juga kena lihat. Kita kena bangunkan, sebab bagi murid-murid ini, sekolah rendah tu utamanya, bagi mereka cikgu tu idola mereka. Cikgu tu depan mata tu, semua cikgu cakap tu betul. Jadi kalau katakan cikgu tu uh, nilai tu, saya rasa nilai tanggungjawab lah. Bila kita ada rasa tanggungjawab, nilai-nilai yang lain pun akan berkait rapat. Nilai kasih sayang, nilai hormat, nilai apa lagi, toleransi, semuanya akan berkait rapat.
Okey. Ya. Okey. Dah habis. Dah habis doktor Azni. Pertanyaan.
Alhamdulillah.
Cuma ada satu pertanyaan penutup doktor ya. Tak boleh. Ringkas je pertanyaannya.
Dari Dr. Yohan lah ni.
Jadi untuk menutup yang ringkas. Okey, apakah harapan doktor ya terhadap masa depan pendidikan anak-anak B40 saat ini? Ya, itu je. Ringkas
Ah,
je.
so kalau harapan saya lah, sebab saya pun baru berkecimpung dengan B40 ni, saya memang haraplah mereka tidak hanya sekadar tahu baca, tahu menulis, tapi kesan terhadap pendidikan tinggi tu mereka harus tahulah. Sebab kadang-kadang bila mereka dalam satu satu daerah yang mereka rasa mereka dah tak ada apa-apa lagi, satu dalam fasa kehidupan mereka, mereka rasa macam mereka sangat down. Sebenarnya kita tak boleh, kita harap mereka tidak give up, tidak putus asa lah dalam pendidikan ni. Pendidikan ni sekiranya mereka tidak boleh dalam achieve excellent dalam akademik yang biasa, mereka boleh uh, pergi ke banyak bidang. Okay? Kalau sekarang Dr. Yohan, kita ada banyak sangat kerajaan Malaysia ni, banyak ya bagi peluang terutamanya pelajar-pelajar B40 ni. Kita ada college committee, kita ada InSpan, kita ada Baitulmal, kita ada zakat yang boleh mawib, maib, semua yang bantu pelajar-pelajar B40 ni untuk meneruskan kehidupan pendidikan. Pendidikan ni bukan saja tu, tapi kemahiran juga boleh bantu mereka nanti ya, Dr. Yohan.
Ya, ya.
Jadi ya, betul.
Yes, okey. Terima kasih. Data dah banyak ya. Ada 4, ada 5 pertanyaan dan sambutannya cukup meriah, luar biasa. Dan nanti kalau ada yang siapa nak bertanya lagi boleh selepas ini ya, boleh direct pada Dr. Azni ya. Dan sila datang ke fakulti, boleh. Okey, baiklah kita dah sampai di penghujung ya. Ada ya. Di penghujung sesi syarahan hari ini dan okey, terima kasih kepada semua peserta ya yang telah menyertai program sesi hari ini pagi ini dan juga khasnya kepada pihak Ungku Aziz Center ya USC kerana telah menganjurkan program yang sangat penting dan bermanfaat ini ya. Semogalah harapan kita, semoga perkongsian Dr. Asni hari ini dapat memberi manfaat dan inspirasi ya dalam usaha untuk menyokong pembelajaran pelajar-pelajar dari keluarga B40 ini. Okey. Dan sebelum kita mengakhiri program ni, mungkin kita akan ambil bergambar bersama dulu ya. Boleh? Okey, mohon untuk semua peserta ya untuk membuka kamera dulu ya. Mohon untuk buka kamera kerana kita akan ambil gambar bersama. Mohon bantuan dari Puan Ilma and team ya. Mungkin boleh bantu ya untuk ambil gambar ya. Mohon untuk buka kamera ya. Kita akan ambil mulakan untuk mengambil gambar bersama. Ya. Yes. Mohon bantuan Puan Ilma ya and team untuk dari USC untuk boleh bantu ambil gambar ya.
Okay,
Mohon
semua
yang
dah ready ya.
yes, mohon yang belum buka tu boleh tolong buka ya. Buka, jangan malu-malu. Ya.
Lah, okay, saya start
Okey,
ya.
sila ya.
Hmm, okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sekali lagi. 1, 2, 3. Okay, terima kasih.
Okey, terima kasih. Okey, dengan itu kita akan tamatkan sesi siarahan ya untuk siarahan hari ini, dan terima kasih banyak Dr. Azni dan pihak USC dan semua peserta yang telah menyempatkan hadir pagi hari ini ya, dan semoga kita boleh berjumpa lagi dalam series seterusnya ya. Terima kasih Dr.
Okey,
Ya,
sama.
terima
Tahniah
kasih.
Dr. Azni dan juga Dr. Yohan.
Sama-sama.
Terima kasih Dr. Sima.
Ya, terima kasih Dr. Ya.
Okey, kita boleh keluar ya?
Boleh 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 Dr. Terima kasih Ilma. Ya.